Y'all don't know what people have. My ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included.
Who she was dealing with since 2022, say in his own voice, I got videos and pictures of that's gonna go whenever I say so. I don't care if she go back to him.
I'm trying to get back. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Here's my phone right here. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Let's go to my messages. Let's go. Let's flip this real quick. This is my messages. Look what he saved as. Bozo. Let's scroll down. Let's go to yesterday. This is yesterday. Let's go up. Look at him being my friend. Sending me pictures of the baby. My daughter's asleep. This is Tuesday. My daughter's asleep.
And where the drama never stops and the tea never stops. And today, honey, it's not just teats, a full-blown disaster. With what he just revealed, Papoose completely upended the internet. He claims that Remy Ma, his wife of more than 10 years, a covert relationship with another woman. To make matters worse, Pap claims that she has been leading a double life right in front of him, rejecting him in their own bedroom and preventing their daughter from seeing him. We've all seen the tension rising since that crazy viral moment when Easy, the block captain, got involved, and people have been side-eyeing the situation ever since. However, nobody mean. No one expected Pap to air it out like this. He's not just angry, he's hurt. He came with facts and accusations that Remy is a manipulator, calling her a full-blown narcissist who hates men and plays mind games. Games such as he also claims that she went and pawned off her jewels to pursue clout, creating a commotion to support a divorce she didn't want in private, while supposedly pleading with him behind closed doors to take her back. Hold on, it's not one-sided. Pap was given the side-eye by her clapback, which made many wonder, wait a minute, maybe there's more to this story than we thought. Remy didn't simply sit there, though. Let's go back to the original location. The Pap hopped on Instagram and looked broken, his voice heavy, his energy exhausted. And you could feel the betrayal as he poured his heart out, saying that he stayed faithful for 6 long years while Remy was in prison, only to be played like this. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, he drops the real bomb. According to the internet, she didn't cheat with another rapper or some Hollywood type. Instead, she cheated with a woman.
Oh, the whole girl is particularly. I said, something fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist. This ain't add nothing. You feel me? With this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with him. Ended up catching it. Now,
Papoose claims that he didn't hear it from the streets, but rather saw it firsthand. He claims that he caught Remy red-handed and that his story was like something from a reality show gone wrong. He claims that when he entered their home, he discovered their daughter alone in the bedroom while Remy and her female friend were tucked away in another room getting cozy. According to Pap, the moment he entered, the woman quickly left as if she knew she was in the wrong from the start, had no dialogue, and simply disappeared. This is the same Remy Ma who went on national TV to call people out for being unfaithful and drag people on Love and Hip Hop for doing the exact same things. She's now accused of. He claims that the worst part is that she's been playing the victim online, posting as if she's the one who got done dirty when, in reality, she was allegedly doing the damage behind closed doors. The clear Pap claims that it was never about Remy liking women, not about her being into girls, but rather the disrespect, secrecy, the lies, and the way she flipped the script like she's innocent. Not a moment of silence, Remy jumped on Instagram Live as soon as Pap revealed it, and she came in hot. She launched a barrage of insults at Papoose's neck, leaving the entire internet in shock. She didn't hold back, calling him a pawn shop broke boy, a liar, and even an emotional girl. These are her words, not ours, and she didn't stop there. Remy took out her phone receipts and read aloud texts in which Poose's name was stored on her phone as Bo or Bozo. She claimed that he simply filed for divorce because he wanted something to publish that day. As he was, she began reading messages, in which Pap allegedly sent her adorable little videos of their daughter, still trying to act like a family man behind the scenes while blasting her in public. The contradiction left everyone perplexed as to whether he was heartbroken or playing both sides. But the jaw-dropping moment wasn't over yet. This issue has gotten so bad that Remy threatened to involve Papoose's son in it, saying she would literally put his son on live to reveal everything about him. It's not just drama anymore. It's a family disintegrating in real time on camera. And when She-Pap claims that everything changed in early 2022, which is when Remy allegedly began creeping around with Easy, the block captain. You may recall that Chrome 23 event, where the tension was so intense you could feel it through the screen. That woman, you knew she's gone. Who did that hit differently? She basically said she's not playing house anymore, not doing the Stand By My Man act. Whatever image she had before is gone, period. Interview.
That beautiful floor shit, but what happened when she stopped that ink?
One, he claimed that he kept everything bottled up out of respect not for Remy, but for the benefit of their daughter, saying, I never open my mouth because that's not my style, but don't play with my daughter. Papoose didn't just up and leave after all that heat. I never opened my lips or said anything because that's not my style, and I would never want to hear that one line which combined hurt, frustration, and warning. To belittle her, but all gloves are off now, adds Papa. Remy went too far when she began using their daughter as a pawn in this emotional mess. He says she has been flatly refusing to let him see his child and has been attacking him on Instagram with false allegations, particularly regarding their divorce process. She is telling the internet that she signed everything and that he is the one who is putting things off, even saying that she would pay for everything if he just completed it.
Allow me to see my daughter.
And however, Papa is not going to tolerate it. He immediately retorted, stating, I stayed quiet for my daughter's peace, not because I was scared. He's accusing Remy of seeking influence by promoting his business online while attempting to keep it under wraps out of consideration for their family. Hold on tight, because this is where things become even more serious during his Instagram Live. According to Pap's outrageous assertion, Remy no longer plays with guys at all. Genuinely thinks that this wasn't just about cheating, but rather a deeper truth that she has been concealing for years. She doesn't even want me around her, as if I were her enemy. He said this with genuine pain in his voice. And then he revealed another gem. I caught her cheating multiple times since she got out. He was laying down a whole history of betrayal, and it wasn't just a casual remark, wasn't just having affairs. He claimed that her entire aura changed. She became cold, aloof, and blatantly resentful of males in general, not just of him. This has some wondering if Remy Ma had been concealing a side of herself all along. The indications, if true, Pap claims he isn't upset about her being attracted to women. Rather, his problem is the dishonesty and years of faking. He spelled out the secrecy, the cold shoulder, and the cunning behavior, which some claim add together to make it seem like she was leading a double life, gaslighting the emotional roller coaster. But just when you thought that was the end, Papoose dropped another bombshell that rocked the entire industry in the middle of his live performance. Without even flinching, he said, I wrote 90% of the rhymes that ever came out of Remy Ma's mouth. That completely upended the game, because we're talking about a woman who built her brand on bars and claimed to be one of the most respected lyricists in hip-hop, and now Pap claims those words weren't even hers.
Written 90% of the rhymes that came out of.
Do you find it equally unbelievable? Remy Ma, who has always been praised as one of the best female hip-hop lyricists, faced Nicki Minaj head-to-head and emerged victorious. The same woman who ran with her song Shither said that it was the ultimate diss record. Now, Pap claims, "To be the voice behind those bars, that's my wife. I just wanted her to win," he claimed, adding that he wrote 90% of her rhymes and never once requested any money, credit, royalties, or deals, even though he's finished keeping quiet and is telling the world the truth now that she's dragging his reputation through the dirt. Remy wasn't going to let her get away with it. This isn't just drama, a legacy is at stake. Clapped back hard, flipping the entire script with her own set of receipts. She then posted what appeared to be an official pawn shop slip, claiming that Papoose had been pawning off her Cartier bracelet and never brought it back. According to her, she gave him until his birthday to go get it, but guess what? It never showed up again. That's not just messy, that's next level. Imagine pawning off your ex's jewelry and then acting as if nothing happened, all while the divorce paperwork is supposedly sitting motionless. However, based on the way she stated it, whatever is coming is significant. Could there be more legal heat, secrets, or receipts? Whatever the case, one thing is certain. She is not giving up, and this feud has now unexpectedly spilled over to someone else. Clarissa Shields, the champion herself, is suddenly involved because there are rumors that she is Papoose's new girlfriend. Yes, the boxing sensation is now associated with this drama, and she hasn't been quiet about it. Instead, she has been publicly and loudly standing on her toes while riding for Pap. This is where things get even more bizarre. Clarissa Shields didn't simply offer words of encouragement. She arrived at the Breakfast Club with some things too. Say she stated categorically that Pap deserved much better and made a strong implication that Remy Ma was never really faithful to him from the start. So that was a brave move, and Remy did not take it lightly. Remy responded sharply, stating, "You want to be in it? Fine, I'll drag your underscore up too." The situation began behind closed doors. Then it exploded on Instagram, spiraled into Instagram Lives, and is now making headlines and possibly even appearing in courtrooms. Not to mention that Papoose came out with receipts, not just talk, but proof, while Remy responded with screenshots and pawnshop slips, dragging Papoose as if she had been waiting for this day. This is all from a couple that fans used to refer to as Black Love Goals. People are divided between teams, Remy and Pap, and it looks like something from a reality show. However, this comment has everyone in a panic. She despises men. Pap stated it with all of his chest, and he wasn't only discussing relationships. He was also referring to her spirit, her energy, and even her emotional movements, he says. As the internet digs deeper, people are revisiting old interviews and clips where Remy would disparage male rappers, speak critically about men in the industry, and even challenge masculine energy directly. Some claim that she has been subtly setting the tone for a change all along. Rhee's heart went cold, and she has been treating men like they are disposable, untrustworthy, and nothing to her. Not only in her romantic life, but also in her whole perception of men. And guess what? That woman, we must now ask who is being honest here. Pap may be emotional, but he has been consistent from the beginning. Filed the paperwork, dropped facts, and claimed that all he wanted was to protect his daughter's peace. Remy, on the other hand, has been chaotic with the screenshots, dropping threats as if she's ready to blast even more details and acting as though she has nothing to lose with those messages. He allegedly caught her with word that she didn't just appear out of nowhere. Rumor has it that she has been around for years, always working quietly behind the scenes, possibly even working with Remy in some capacity. Papoose and Remy Ma hit hard and felt genuine, as if he was giving it his all for the world to see. They weren't just some ostentatious celebrity couple doing it for Graham. They were the epitome of loyalty. People looked up to them. He remained strong during her 6 years in prison. His name never once appeared among any foolishness. Instead, he stood tall, waited for her and welcomed her back like royalty. They made music together, built their brand as a unit, and performed on reality shows, showcasing their unbreakable bond, or so we believed. But now everything is devolving into chaos with pawn receipts, erased photos, messy Instagram lives, and rumors that she stepped out with someone else, and not just any woman. The real shocker is that this isn't just a breakup. It's a complete collapse of what was once one of the most prestigious relationships in hip-hop. We're not even close to the end of this drama because if one of these puzzle pieces falls into place and the whole story erupts even more. Either Clarissa Shields pulls out more receipts or Pap actually drops one of those alleged receipts. Or, if Papoose finally wakes up, you can hear it in his tone. It's not broken, he's done, and Remy is in a whole different zone that she's gone. And she dropped that line, which may have been the most genuine moment in the entire situation. Verses that he says he ghost rode for Remy that have the potential to completely upend the industry. We're talking about legacy-level fallout, a complete rebranding in real time. And if Papoose was correct when he said that Remy doesn't even like men anymore, then this whole situation isn't just about a divorce. It's about a complete change in identity, direction, and who Remy Ma really is today. If that's the case, it's not going to end quietly. It's the kind of saga that will leave a lasting impression, not just on them, but also on the entire image of Black love and hip-hop. People are eagerly awaiting what will happen next. So I have to ask, is Papoose keeping it? Actually, did Remy outgrow the marriage, or was it never what we initially believed? She recently finished performing for the public. Put your views in the comment section, and let's work through this together. Press the like button, I promise. You, my stars and my hushers, you won't want to miss what's coming up next. If you're on Star Hush, make sure to hit subscribe because we have even more untold stories, startling twists, and in-depth dives heading your way. See you in the next one.